Good evening and welcome to an unfolding train wreck. I'm Jim. It's Pipes and Tobacco Talk podcast, and Tim is live at the Muletown show. Tim,
Yes, sir.
you know what goes on now. It's time to read the mbsdpipes.com disclaimer. And it's going to be in use tonight.
I got to do it from memory, so this is going to be great. All right. Warning. This podcast will expose the listener to insensitive. I drew a blank. Insensitive,
offensive, off-putting, and otherwise socially unacceptable.
We have a studio audience here. Insensitive and not so good language that my mom would not be real happy with.
Yeah.
And you may listen to this and not be happy with it, and if you don't, please turn us off. And if you want to listen to it and it's still tough, then grow a pair because you got tiny little wee balls. And that's all.
Thank you.
That's like a. Hey, you know how you ever smell mothballs?
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Mothballs? You know how you smell mothballs? You got to like peel their little tiny legs apart. Right.
All right. Excellent. Well, thank you to mbsdpipes.com for sponsoring that little gem of an opening. We certainly appreciate it. Tim, you are with your new close personal friend, Reed Robertson, from Robertson Pipes.
Robertson Pipes. He's from Scotland. He's Scottish.
Well,
so consequently, he's not paying for a thing.
Exactly.
So,
the perks of being Scottish.
Right. That's the perks of being Scottish.
Oh, that's excellent.
No, don't speak with a Scottish accent.
But what's that tartan? The tartan that you put on your table. What is that?
That's my family.
The Robertson tartan.
Robertson clan tartan.
Yeah. So he's Scottish and he's a tight ass. That's what that means.
Well, we're certainly excited to find out whether that's true or not, I'm sure, Tim. So, wow. How's the pipe show been so far? You guys are at Muletown. It looks like you are in the facility still. Where are you guys located currently?
No. We're at Reed and Kelsey, his beautiful wife. There are things that are unexplainable in this world.
Oh.
And one of the things that's unexplainable is how this mug ended up with that beautiful woman. I don't get it. But you know what? There's hope for all of us. That's what that means. That's what that.
Well, there's.
And, they got this beautiful Airbnb. It's an amazing place. And it's so nice. I think I might stay a while.
Well, there you go.
That's where we are.
Yes, that's where we are.
Yeah.
Technically, Steve Norris got the Airbnb.
Okay.
And we just tagged. Steve just asked if I wanted to share it, and I was like,
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
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 Definitely.
Pays to know people.
Excellent.
And he said, will I have to pay anything? Being Scottish, you know.
Oh, right. Yeah. Exactly. I mean,
Reparations? Yeah, that's right. That's right.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done with that because he's starting to get sensitive.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
all right.
Oh yeah,
This is embarrassing.
Excellent. So, tell me about what's going on at the pipe show, other than the absence of sobriety.
You go.
I mean, it's been incredible. When the morning started, we were all setting up in the room, and I was just kind of distracted by setting up and looking at other people's stuff and everything. And then someone passed by, I forget who it was, but they were like, these guys are about to tear the doors down. And I looked over at the door, and it was just a madhouse to get into the room. And that was really cool to see. People were that excited to get in the room and see tobacco pipes.
And I don't know if I don't have the numbers right, but it was something like last year there were 400 pre-sales of tickets. This year there were over 500 pre-sale entry tickets. they expected an additional 80. And I'm telling you what, it was elbow to elbow.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, just my opinion, this is the best show for a couple of reasons. All the shows have something to offer, but this one, in terms of the sort of the atmosphere, the the venue, it's very intimate. The show takes place in the factory area of the facility. They clean it all out, move all the machinery out to the edges, and then clean it all up, and then they put the tables in there. And the venue has a bar lounge out front, and so you can get booze or beer. They got a great tap lineup, and nice lounge area, tables, that kind of thing, and people just get around and spend time together, enjoying each other's company. Food trucks, some really good food. Very, I don't know, just a really fun, relaxed, festive kind of festive. How about festive? It's festive. And so,
I don't think you two need to get any more festive. I think. Remember, kids, we warned you that this show is not safe for you. So if you're easily offended by festivities, please avert your eyes.
I do think that because it takes place in a legitimate American pipe factory,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
That makes it so much more special, I think.
Yeah.
Not just some random ass hotel.
right.
So I think it's a really, really cool place to have a pipe show. I mean, how neat is that?
And you brought how many pipes?
I brought 11.
11. And today you sold how many pipes?
I sold 6 today.
6 of 11 pipes today.
Wow.
And here, this guy. Yeah. I mean, it's just a great show. I don't know any other way to explain it. And then the Emerson, those you sent me like a dozen blends,
Mm-hmm.
and those are all blends that I'm going to try a little here and a little there, and it's going to take me forever to get through those. And you were so busy that I just put those in a box and brought them with me, and I shared them around. And all I got to say is expect to get a lot of calls, because guys are smoking that tobacco, and they were coming up to me and saying, "Man, oh man, I like this, I like that." That. How do I get more of that? And so you're going to need to buy some more presses, because we're really enjoying.
That's all I did today. Being gone all week, all I did today was load presses, get stuff blended up. It's just, taking 4 days out of my week just made it rough. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Reed, can you describe like some of the pipes that you brought to the show, and what your impression was of the reception for your pipes?
Well, I brought one in particular that I really thought was going to go fast, and it did go fast. Was a little tiny Prince pipe with a long aluminite resin stem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and,
yeah.
And I machined the bronze end cap on the shank on it. It was really a beautiful little pipe, and only weighed 25 grams.
I know, that's cool.
And that one didn't go first. I was shocked, actually. I have this little bamboo pipe that I've had with me, I think, since my first show in Ohio, honestly.
Yeah.
And someone came by and saw it, and just was like, "I like it. I'll take it."
Yep.
First thing that sold, like 5 minutes, I was there. I was like,
Cool.
I did not expect that.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. And then the rest of the day, people just kept coming by and loving. It's funny. I have one pipe that I've made that it gets so much attention, but no one ever wants to buy it. It's this elephant's foot.
Yeah.
With a long piece of black bamboo and
Right.
a horn ring, and and everything. It's beautiful. Elephant's Foot. I mean, I think it came out pretty well.
Beautiful pipe.
And everybody loves going like, holy crap, that's amazing, and no one ever wants to buy it. But I do think it's a great attractor to my table because they're like, oh, but this is really nice too, and that's really nice too. So,
Well, but here's the thing though, it's like, you may have, I have found that you have pipes that will, maybe they'll be around for a bit, longer than you think they're going to, and you wonder why they don't sell. But because you're an artisan maker, it's a, you're finding the round peg for the round hole.
yeah,
And
it's a very individual thing.
well, that was a kind of an interesting analogy, the round peg for the round hole. But anyway,
Wow,
I
Tim,
digress.
really breaking some new ground here, Tim.
but eventually there will be an owner for that pipe. And I came over. Was it last night?
Yeah.
I was here. Yeah, I come over to Reed's place and looked at his pipes, and I'm telling you what, the precision and well, I don't know. I mean, just like the artistic flair that it's sort of a pipe that's a Robertson pipe is, you can tell that that's his work. And we talked about equipment, that kind of thing. He's using a metal lathe, and some of the adornments that he puts on his pipes, and the materials that he's using. What's that material that I was raving about? It was a cedar, some sort of a cedar.
Oh, yeah, the Alaskan cedar burl.
Alaskan yellow cedar burl.
Yeah.
And this stuff is like, it's a natural material, but it's translucent.
Really?
And it's just beautiful. Yeah. And he does an extended shank, like a longer shank with that beautiful material on it. And it's just eye candy. You look at it, and if you've got a pipe, like one of Reed's pipes, and you've got that material on there, you would be just smoking that pipe, and I don't know what I like better, looking at the pipe, holding it, or smoking the tobacco. It's just, his stuff is beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Really
Well, that's
appreciate it.
excellent. Excellent.
Oh, fine.
Now, do you want to do you want to name drop Reed about did you sell any pipes to some of the pipe community celebrities, or just anybody you know buy a
Oh.
pipe?
I don't think, no, I haven't really sold a pipe to anyone. I don't think that anybody would maybe know. I did sell a pipe. I'm not sure if you know the YouTube channel. I think it's called Pipes, Tobacco, and Whiskey or something.
Oh, okay. Tom and Nathan.
Yeah.
No.
Anyway, Tom, I guess it's Tom. He bought one of my pipes today, and then he also did a video chat with me for about 15 minutes after the show as well for his
Oh,
YouTube
nice.
channel.
Nice.
So I guess maybe be considered a.
He's a celebrity.
Oh, yeah.
And then
If
he
so-
sold a pipe also to Barnacle Bill the Sailor.
Okay. There you go.
Uh-huh.
Barnacle Bill the Sailor.
Exactly.
All
He was
right.
like,
Yard. Shiver his
Exactly what he
timbers.
said.
All right. Well, there you go.
shiver me timbers. Smoke like a shit house door of a tuna boat. I'm sorry.
That's
Whoa.
quite okay, Tim. We don't mind at all. It's,
I'm
yeah,
just over there.
don't worry.
Old-fashioned.
Your brothers are going to keep you loaded up, Tim. You're fine. Just keep going.
Right,
Whatever-
right.
whatever.
That'll help a lot.
Yeah, we'll just
Yeah.
keep recording until one of you drops off the screen, and then I'll do the rest of the show alone. So that'll be fine. Excellent. So,
Excuse
Reed,
me.
how long have you been making pipes? Tell us a little bit about your pipe making journey.
Well, I've made my very first pipe, be 3 years in August. So I'm making pipes for less than 3 years. And my amazing wife, which Tim has already pointed out is way too good for me.
Definitely. I can attest.
Yeah.
I can
So
attest.
Reed outkicked his coverage pretty much there at this point. Just
Yep.
Okay.
If Reed had not married her, he'd be sleeping on beer cases. I can tell you right now.
A lonely, broken man. Okay, good. So at least we know where Reed's pipe journey started.
I saw them walking, the two of them walking together, and she kept whispering, "Reed, stop dragging your knuckles."
But did he listen?
But did he listen? No.
No.
I had a chance to spend a little time last night looking at Reed's pipes, and one of the other things that I was really impressed with is the quality, and there's no other way to describe it but pristine. His stem work is second to none. It's just beautiful from start to finish. I was envious. In fact,
Thank you.
I kind of gave one of his pipes just a little bend, little bend. Nothing hard, but
Oh, good. And we have another unusual Beaumont sighting going on in the podcast. So, kids,
it came from a good place, a place of envy. Oh, wait a minute, not that.
I've never heard it. Yeah, I've never heard somebody's mom called envy before, but we'll go with it. We're fine.
Right. It wasn't the angels' envy.
Excellent. So you started making pipe. Yeah, you started making pipes 3 years ago. Somewhere along the line, you got married. Yeah.
My beautiful wife, she bought me these classes at Klingspor, which is a really nice woodworkers supplier. This supplies machines and sandpaper and all that kind of stuff. You know about
Klingspor?
Yeah, Klingspor.
That doesn't sound good.
It's a very strange. Yeah, it's a family name.
Yeah.
Actually.
It's like a spore and it clings to you. Is that it?
Sounds awful. But anyway, I got to take some wood.
Get jock itch.
Oh,
all right, sorry.
that's okay.
You go. I'm gonna have to sit.
It's fine. Okay.
Keep going. You
Oh,
guys.
oh,
You were out of control. Stop.
Okay.
it's okay. Just go with it, Reed.
Klingspor. It doesn't sound right. I can't.
It wasn't over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor either, Tim. We're good. Just let it go.
I know. Makes you want to get a jar, like a pump thing, like the large family size pump jar of Purell. Did you notice my language is starting to slow down?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Today's episode brought to you by bourbon. Bourbon, kids. It's not just for breakfast anymore.
Please continue.
I took some wood turning and bowl turning classes at Klingspor, and I loved doing that. And so, my next birthday, she actually bought me the Harbor Freight wood lathe and some other equipment as well. And so, I did some wood turning for a little while. I made some pepper mills and a couple boxes and that kind of thing. But I love pipe smoking. I've been doing it since I was 18. And I had the wood lathe and thought, come on, let's try to give it a shot. So.
Did you make any truncheons?
What?
Truncheons. Like billy clubs? Something you could hit someone with?
Because if you brought one, you're probably going to need it. Go ahead.
Are you trying to drop some weird little hint?
No.
Yeah. Have you made anything giant and phallic, Reed? Like a 14-inch.
I knew that was coming.
I mean, pepper mills were like 12 inches tall. So they were like this tall. So.
Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah, and with the pepper shaker, it's a double intruder. Good. Nice. Well, that's good.
Pepper
grinder.
It's not a clue, is it? No. Yeah, that should be a clue.
Well, and it's phallic enough. Sure,
Yeah.
why not?
Oh, hell yeah.
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 Wow.
So from there.
Yeah.
Jim.
Oh, wow.
What's wrong with you, Jim?
I just spent 46 hours in a training seminar, so I am getting all of my laughs in now because they were few and far between.
What were you going to ask me to?
Well, so you made bowls, truncheons, pepper shakers.
Yes.
And then where did it
I don't
go
even
from
know what
there?
a truncheon is. You're gonna make me look this stuff up. What is it?
So yeah, that
You're gonna find out what a truncheon is.
No, I just had a piece of cherry wood, and I knew cherry wood was something acceptable to make a pipe from if you were gonna try and not want anybody to spend money on briar. And so yeah, I just chucked it up in my lathe and started working on it, and it wasn't great at all. It's a hideous pipe, honestly. But I cut my own acrylic mouthpiece for it and everything. So
And then, so like, one of the things that I noticed that you do that's, oh, there he goes. I thought Jim
There you
had
go.
his
Yeah,
phone,
a
he had his
truncheon.
phone up in
yeah.
the, and I was thinking, he's like shopping on Amazon. Talking.
No telling where this interview is gonna go. I got to look up for a backup hobby now. So
Yeah.
Right, right.
Did I start making truncheons?
I was looking for NBSD and I found BDSM.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I had Reed make me a truncheon. I got some bondage tape. Life's pretty good. I'm having fun.
But one of the things that you do that is really nice is the sandblasting. Talk a little bit about your sandblasting setup and the process and that kind of thing.
That's actually kind of funny you say that because I was kind of curious because no one really ever comments on someone's. I mean, you see somebody sandblast a pipe and you don't necessarily think that it's the pipe maker that caused it to be such a good sandblast. Just the fact that you got a good piece of briar and sandblasted really really well. But I mean, I don't think that's accurate. I think there's definitely very good sandblasters out there. And I don't consider myself to be one of those at all. I'm just basically just winging it, to be honest with you. I do have a very nice 80-gallon air compressor, and I bought one of those. You've heard of the barrel? What's it called? Shoot, it's the media holder. What's it called?
Tumbler?
The barrel. I forget what it's called. But my blasting cabinet, barrel cabinet is what's called barrel cabinet.
Oh, barrel cabinet?
Yeah, and
Really?
they made a blasting cabinet out of a giant 50 or 100-gallon drum.
No
basically.
kidding.
Yeah.
All right.
And the one end pulls down and everything, so it's really really neat. And so I have that blasting cabinet, and yeah, I just kind of I was never really taught like a specific way to sandblast, so I just kind of do my thing. I experiment sometimes, turning up and down the PSI and seeing if that yields better results, getting closer and further away. But yeah, I just try to
Yeah,
play
it's
with it
very
and see what
good.
looks the best, honestly.
Well,
All right.
you have to have sandblasted to know when a sandblast pipe is is a good one. And I've got a sandblaster at home, and it's I got a lot of work to do on it, that kind of thing, and like the depth that I get and that kind of thing, the definition of being able to blast away the soft parts, still keep the shape. Hey, we're doing a thing here. These people are talking.
Yeah,
So- The pineapple is-
They're over here eating pineapple. Bunch of
you can't knock it. The pineapple is really good.
Oh,
Man.
well, Tennessee is famous for pineapple.
yeah. Well, hey, we're close to Nashville. That's the pineapple capital of the world. Everybody knows it.
The giant pineapple plantations of central
we all-
Tennessee.
Oh, yeah.
Do we all know what that means?
You can't get better pineapple than
I don't
that.
think y'all know what that means. Okay, go ahead. Continue.
But anyway, it's an expert here. Let me
You
continue.
guys don't know what that means.
So, anyways, but it's the being able to retain the gross shape of the stummel while still being able to create definition around the grain structure in the stummel. And that's not an easy thing to do, because when you sandblast, you got to distribute the sandblasting evenly over the pipe. Otherwise, you dig a hole. You can change the overall gross shape of your piece, and You got to be able to get deep enough in order to get the dramatic effect of the sandblast and everything. And one of the things that I admire about Reed's pipes is that he does all that. He's got a knack for it. And anybody that's looking for a sandblasted pipe, I would recommend a pipe from Reed Robertson, because he really he puts the time and the effort in to get it right. And you can tell by looking at his pipes that that's what he's been able to accomplish.
Thank you.
Oh, excellent. Now, I'm sure because you're at a location far away from all your stuff, you have some examples to show us.
No, everything. What they do at the venue is, you set up your table, and at the end of the day, when you're all done, you walk out. Everybody's got to leave, and they put a guard on the table.
I have pipes here.
Anyway, no, he doesn't have pipes here. What the fuck? You make me get to me if it's your pipe.
Oh. Tim goes into this lengthy explanation why he doesn't have any pipes, and he goes, "Yeah, I got some over here. Hang on." Yeah.
He's looking at me like, "What planet are you on? I got pipes here." Oh shit, that's hilarious. All right, thanks, Reed. Last time you get on.
Yeah. Just to let you know, Reed, we do this every week. Every week.
Whole explanation, and Reed's like, "You're wrong."
All
right, please, an expert. Continue.
No, I don't have anything to say.
No, go on. What do you want to know? Put your pipes up there.
Put your pipes in front of the camera. No, hide them from us. Tell us you've got them and don't show them. Yeah.
All right. So here's a volcano. I don't know. Jim, can you see that?
You're gonna have to put your hand behind it, Tim.
All right, now here. I got a napkin with strawberry juice on it.
Oh, good. Well.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Oh yeah, look at that. That is spectacular work.
Oh, here we go. Leave it to Kelsey, the sane one, to help us. The smart one. Okay, so take a look at the sandblast. Here, look.
Tim, if you could wave it around violently, it'd be better for those of us watching on YouTube, because it's way cooler, because it doesn't cause vertigo or anything.
Wave it around. Violently.
Just shake it violently. There we go. That makes it better.
This is amazing.
All right. So,
let's have the guy not having the DTs hold the pipe for a second there. That'd be good. Let's do that.
Here, Reed, you do it. Reed's like, "Oh my God, this guy's killing me."
No, it's fine.
Yeah, you do it. Fine. You do it, please. I got the clanks. I'm sorry. Here's Kelsey can do it. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Look at that.
Well,
see, because when Tim was holding it, the size of the pipe varied from 8 to 12 inches long, and it was just couldn't really tell. So we like to slow it down there a little bit for those of us.
He's like, "You're ruining me."
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So, now this one's really, this is a sweet pipe. Look at poor Reed.
No, I'm totally fine.
Go that way. There you go.
There we go. Yeah, let's hold it in front of the camera. Although your hands look great, let's see the pipe. Look at how beautiful that is. What a spectacular piece of work that is.
Beautiful pipe. And then, okay, so this is that Alaskan cedar.
Oh.
The light is kind of flat in here, but this Alaskan cedar is just freaking beautiful.
Wow.
And he's done a fabulous job with this.
Yeah, that's a gorgeous cutty, Reed. Just a fantastic
man. Yeah, it's beautiful. Okay, and then here's another one. It's like a light sandblast. And,
very nice.
Yeah, and it's hard to tell, I think, by the light, but there's a lot of variation, and it's like it's a contrast dye with a blast over it,
Where's everybody going?
and it's really a beautiful.
To the party shower.
Yeah.
So anyway,
It's the only way. It's going.
okay, so there was a bus that pulled up and left a lot of people off.
Was the
One.
Who we talking to?
Because Tim Beaumont's,
Hey, look who we
oh,
got here.
it's
There's
Anthony. Hey, Anthony. How are you, sir? Good.
Put your head in here.
Oh, guys.
Let me get her out.
Come around here.
This
Yeah.
Jody Davis action
God.
right here. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. How you doing
Jody.
tonight, sir? Excellent.
Who am I
Excellent.
talking to?
That's Jim.
See.
He said he can't see.
He has right number.
How many fingers do I have?
Yeah. Tim, why don't you show him a pipe like you did me? I'd like to show you this pipe.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Oh, and when Brad here, I mean, good lord, the celebrities keep coming. Like it's just like, what?
Whoa.
Unbelievable! It's gonna be the best episode ever. I mean, you at least have
Oh, we're gonna have 50, 60 views on this. This is gonna be great.
blow out of the water.
Yeah. And that's with repeat viewers.
Yeah. Yeah.
We might
Yeah.
even get a.
We might get a thumbs up for our fives of listeners. So very good.
Oh yeah,
Excellent.
no doubt, no doubt.
Excellent.
Silver.
Excellent. So
Yeah.
so the bus that dropped him off was on the shorter side a little bit.
I think it was pretty much all of smokingpipes.com basically came in here.
Yeah, all smokingpipes.com is in here. So
Just, you got Scott Thiele and Adam
Scott, you
Davis
wanna
just
say
hanging out
something?
casually in the kitchen. It's just, it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
they've got a here's Steve Norris is here. Steve, come around here and put your face in this camera.
It's unbelievable.
We got Steve.
Hey,
Here's
everyone.
Steve. Hi, Steve.
Hi,
There you
Steve.
go.
And
Hey, hey.
How are you, sir?
so, what are we doing now? What's
So what do we do next? Where to next?
I'm not really sure where to take it from here. I mean, we've been off the rails for so long. I think we're out in the weeds. So we'll just enjoy the day.
Yeah, it's kind of quiet. It's kind of quiet in here, Jim. It's getting.
Get Silver here.
That's where you have a bit to drink when you can't make a distinction between noisy and quiet.
Yeah.
We only have 12 people in the shower, so if that's not.
Oh, we're taking showers now.
They're already done, apparently, Jim.
I missed out on the showers.
Excellent. Hello.
I left the towel in the car.
Oh, yeah.
You want to talk about
No. Reed's given up. Reed is.
Reed's like, I can't take it anymore. I just want to go.
I feel like it's been very soft landing. I think we should just go ahead and.
Okay, let's go for the soft landing.
Unless you're going to take the computer to the shower. I'm not sure.
Oh, we're going to take a computer to the shower. Kelsey said, unless we're going to take it to the shower, I think we should. So anyway, here we go.
In tonight's episode of Naked Beaumonts, it's shower time at the Muletown Pipe Show. All right. Excellent. Well, you guys, and there's Anthony. Look at that.
Hey, say hey to Jim.
Hey, Jeremy. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you, man?
I am excellent. I've obviously not imbibed as much as the people sitting around you, but I'm here and life is good.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
You were totally. You weren't invited. Is that what you said? You were invited.
No, I said imbibe. I have not imbibed as much as the rest of
Done
you.
this for a paycheck. Yeah.
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 I have to.
You're the bitch of the man.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Tim. Thanks, Tim. Yeah. Nice meeting you, Jeremy.
All right. We should say goodnight. You think we should say goodnight?
You do what you want to do, Tim. I'm good. We've been on for about a half hour. We're good.
This is the whole thing is out of my control now. Well, anyway,
Completely.
say goodnight, Diane.
Good night, Diane.
Good night, everybody.
See you, Jim.
See ya.
Awesome.
Thank you.
That was the best.
Ben, if you can hear me, sweet mother of God, what was that? All right. So that ends this particular episode. We do have some questions and not really anything new other than Tim's blood alcohol level is at all-time highs. So y'all have a great night, and thanks for joining us.